It is race day, racing fans! How's it going? I'm Chip from the Digital Grandstand, and who's ready for some live reactions? Well, relax people, I'm here. That's right, it's time for the Spanish Grand Prix. The first of the, unofficial European stretch of the season. After the Doll Fest, let's call it, in Australia, we had three absolutely amazing races in Bahrain, China and Azerbaijan last time out. Will we have a fourth one? I'm not so sure, but there's some rain in the air around Barcelona, so anything can happen. Anything can happen. The track is not necessarily amazing, it doesn't encourage, a great spectacle. It tests drivers, teams and machines to the limit, but as far as the entertainment factor is concerned, not so much. But we'll see. My predictions at the end of the race, I put Kimi Raikkonen to win the race, which I don't think it's gonna happen, in hindsight. Lewis Hamilton P2, which quite possible. Vettel P3, Ricciardo, Bottas, who was next? Alonso, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Sainz and Grosjean. From P6 to P10, I think I'm alright. Apart from Hulkenberg, which has some overtaking to do. After a fuel flow issue yesterday in qualifying, which left him P15? Yeah, P15. Yeah, not the best start for Hulkenberg, but he can overtake. He's fairly okay in that regard. P16, sorry. Hulkenberg starts P16. Hopefully it's a good race. Right, and they're off on the formation lap. Race control just announced that it's 80% chance of rain for the race. Just what this race needs. Looking forward to that. Genuinely looking forward to that. As far as the grid is concerned, we have Lewis Hamilton on pole with Valtteri Bottas alongside him. Then it's a Ferrari row 2 with Vettel ahead of Raikkonen. Then it's Verstappen ahead of his teammate Ricciardo. Then it's Magnussen with a remarkable P7 for Haas. Alonso starts alongside him. Then it's Sainz P9, and the final one in the top 10 is Grosjean. Of those in the top 10, only Alonso starts on super softs. Everyone else is on softs, which I think was expected. It was expected even before we got to qualifying. Right. They are lining up on the grid. 2 Mercedes, 2 Ferraris, 2 Red Bulls. That's the top 6 at the moment. Let's see what Alonso can do on those super softs. I'm curious if he's the only one on the entire grid. He's the only one in the top 10 on super softs. But I have this impression that he's the only one on the grid starting on super softs. We'll see. Here we go, 5 red lights. 3, 4, 5, and we are go! Come on! Hamilton goes away well. Bottas as well. Clean start. Vettel tries to find the... Ooh, not happening. Ooh, massive lockup for a Renault. Vettel attacks Bottas and he's passed Bottas. Ooh, massive tank slapper for Bottas, but he's alright. Ooh, Sainz had a bit of a scruffy start, but he's alright. Ooh, there's a crash there. Ooh, there's a massive it's a Haas. Grosjean is out. Oh, bollocks. And the Renault is Hulkenberg, yeah. Safety car. We have a safety car. Ooh, massive tank slapper. Massive tank slapper for Grosjean. He was both rear wheels on the grass. Ooh, and there's the Toro Rosso involved as well. Ouch. Gasly's out as well. Grosjean, what have you done? You really needed a clean race. Started in the top 10. Oh my days, and Hulkenberg. After his woes in qualifying, his race lasted what? 30 seconds, if. Tell you who made the most out of that? LeClerc. LeClerc runs P9 for Sauber. Fair play. Fair play. So we have Hamilton from Vettel, Bottas, Raikkonen, Verstappen, Ricciardo, Magnussen, Sainz, Leclerc and Ocon. That's the top 10. Alonso is P11, Stroll, Perez, Van Dorn, Hartley, Ericsson and Sirotkin. Gasly, Grosjean and Hulkenberg are out. And yeah, we still had at least one safety car each race in 2018. That's a random stat for you. Right, let's crack one open. Drinking rules for today, if you missed them: 1 sip for every pit stop, 3 sips for every overtake, and down your drink if Verstappen crashes or does something silly. Which I think it's, you know, not impossible. Cheers. Kimi being Kimi. Everyone is charging up their tires, breathing up to temperature. Kimi just goes straight. He's not bothered about anything. Anything at all. Gotta love him. Gotta love Kimi. Yeah, as we're still under the safety car, I've seen some replays and yeah. Grosjean reacted to Magnussen getting a bit out of shape in front of him. And that's what made him, you know, overcompensating for the rotation of the car and dropped both rear wheels on the gravel. He really needed a good race. I'm calling it a racing incident. It's gonna be investigated after the race by race control. But yeah, you can't blame Grosjean. He was, you know, avoiding another accident with his teammates. So. Yeah, safety car is ending. Safety car is ending after 5 laps. Yeah, so that's my verdict. if it's worth anything, racing incident. After 5 laps, we are back on track. Racing, come on, come on, come on. Vettel is glued to Hamilton's gearbox, and we are racing. We are off. Come on, come on, come on. Bottas is really close to Vettel, and Hamilton is go! Hamilton is go! It's a long start-finish straight. Ooh, Raikkonen fell behind. Bottas. Ooh, no. Alonso tries one on Ocon. Not happening, not happening. Sainz tries to attack Magnussen. Not happening. And now Alonso ran the outside on Ocon. What a move! Yes, Alonso, yes! Come on! Come on, that's 3 sips. Round the outside, what a move! What a move that was for P10! Come on, Alonso! Yes! LeClerc next! Hunt him down! Haha! Love it! Ooh! That was Ricciardo! That was Ricciardo offline. Does he have issues? Does Ricciardo have issues? He's 2.5 seconds behind Verstappen. Ricciardo struggling or has something broken on his car. Hamilton judged the restart perfectly. He's 1.5 seconds ahead of Vettel. There's already a train behind Ricciardo. Ricciardo's struggling. The 2-stop presumably is the faster strategy, but I don't buy it. DRS enabled finally. Yeah, Alonso's the only one on super softs. And Ericsson, Sirotkin and Hartley had pitted under the safety car for mediums. Hamilton is off, 2 seconds ahead of Vettel. Well, if there were issues for Ricciardo, they're gone. Well, I said it wasn't going to be the most thrilling race, and guess what? It isn't. Lap 12 and, well, nothing's happening. The closest battle at the moment is between Alonso and Ocon for P10, less than 1 second. And between Perez and Van Dorn, again, less than 1 second. LeClerc still going strong in P9. This is brilliant content. This is brilliant content. I'm just telling you what's on the screen. Oh my days. Come on, where's the action? Do something, Liberty. Give a call. Call for some rain. Oh days. So rain is possible but not imminent. Yay. Let's all have a party. We had a crash, we had one overtake, and that's the Spanish Grand Prix so far. Come on, come on. Hamilton is... I've just realized, Hamilton is 5.9 seconds ahead of Vettel. Wowie zowie. Yeah, Ricciardo picked up the pace, he's 1.1 seconds behind his teammate. Everyone, please turn to a two-stop strategy. Please! It's the least I can ask you for. Time for some action. Come on, time for some action. Not happening. Not happening. Shout out to Redman. At the end of lap 17, there's a Ferrari coming into the pits, and it's Vettel. Vettel pits. He was, give or take, 7.5 seconds behind Hamilton. So he tries something different. Goes out on mediums. Oh, sorry. What's it? No. He's behind Magnussen. Hamilton has one of those days when he seems unbeatable. Let's see if Ferrari responds. Mercedes, sorry. Let's see if Mercedes respond to that early Ferrari pit. Hamilton lowers the track record again. It's like his 5th in 18 laps. And he's, give or take, 10 seconds ahead of Bottas. Wow. Where was this pace in Bahrain? Or China? Or Azerbaijan for that matter? Yeah, Vettel still hasn't got past Magnussen. He's about 1 second behind. Oh, Mercedes are responding. Mercedes are responding to Ferrari. Okay, let's see who comes in, and it's... No, it's Bottas. Bottas comes in. Yeah, Bottas made a mistake in that in lap. So let's see where he comes out in relation to Vettel. One sip. It was a slow stop. 3.9 second stop. I think he's going to get... Ooh, it's gonna be close, it's gonna be... Floor it, come on! Oh, they're side by side! No, Vettel is ahead and past Magnussen at the same time. 3 sips. Yeah, that was insanely close. Insanely close it was. For a bit there were all 3 cars side by side. As Bottas was exiting the pits, Vettel launches it in between the Haas on his left and the Bottas on his right. Wow, brave move, Vettel with the DRS on the slipstream, but fair play. Yeah, Bottas gets past the Haas of Magnussen, and LeClerc pits. Over 15 seconds between Hamilton and Raikkonen in P2. Less than 2 seconds now between Vettel and Bottas, running P5 and 6 respectively. Have they split strategies, Ferrari and Mercedes? Because both Hamilton and Raikkonen are still going, while Vettel and Bottas, had pit. Are Hamilton and Raikkonen going for a 1-stop, while Vettel and Bottas are going for the 2-stop? Could be. And Alonso comes into the pits. Hamilton has the car dialed in. Oh, schnapps. No, Kimi has issues. Both Red Bulls are ahead of him now. No, Kimi, what are you doing? No, that's a dead car. Oh, not again. And it's a brand new power unit. Hamilton comes into the pits. Hamilton pits. That's one. Very good stop. That's a very good stop. 2.5 seconds. Yes! That's more like it, Mercedes. That's more like it. Will he come ahead of Verstappen? I think so. No, 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 no. Verstappen leads. Verstappen leads. Hamilton comes out between the two Red Bulls. Okay, okay, Verstappen leads. Ooh, Hartley and LeClerc were inches away. Wow. LeClerc is past Hartley. That's 3-6. That was a stupid rule. 3-6 for an overtake. What was I thinking? Please don't die. Kimi finally comes into the pits. Is it terminal? Yeah. They're retiring the car. Why does this shit never happen to Vettel? I'm not biased. Alonso plants one on Hartley. That's more like it. No Red Bull pit stops yet. Hamilton stays roughly 2 seconds behind Verstappen. This race needs some rain. Well, there are a few scraps in the midfield right now, and yeah, Ericsson and Sainz are having a very tough battle. Ocon pits. Sorry, one sec. Oh, Ocon has issues in the pit lane. Oh my days. He had such a good position, Ocon. Mediums for Ocon, but oh, that tire won't work loose. Agonizing. 20 seconds stop for Ocon. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Leclerc is still P10, keeping Alonso at bay. Nice one. And Ericsson, the other Sauber, is P8, having not stopped. I'm loving this. Oh, Sainz on Ericsson, not happening. Defense from Ericsson. Brilliant move. Brilliant defensive move, Ericsson. What are the Red Bulls planning here? They haven't stopped yet. Are they going to switch to super softs? I don't think so. Then again, there's rain in the air. Interesting. Bottas has fallen a bit behind Vettel. He was at some point half a second behind him. Now there's about 2 seconds. Well, with Raikkonen out, there's a P6 up for grabs for the midfield. And at the moment, it's very much Magnussen going for that spot. Well, we're halfway there. That was rubbish. But we are halfway there. Ricciardo's in for Red Bull. Okay. Very good stop. Very good. Oh my days. 2.3 seconds. Oh. 4 tires in 2.3 seconds. Yeah, Magnussen has pitted. And he retained P6. Wow. Yep, Verstappen pits. Mediums to the end. Ooh. Little scrap here between Ocon and who's that? Stroll. Perez and Stroll. Stroll keeps Perez behind. Fair play. So it's Hamilton. Then 10 seconds back is Vettel. Then it's Bottas, Verstappen, Ricciardo and Magnussen. That's the top 6. And yet there are still there's 2 Saubers in the top 10. Fair play. Ericsson, I think he hasn't stopped yet. I may be wrong, but I think Ericsson started on mediums, so that's why he's still going. And Ocon parks his car on the side of the road. What the hell happened there? Yeah, puff of smoke, engine problem. Tough luck, Ocon. Tough luck. Yeah, VSC. Up front, Hamilton has 20 seconds over Vettel. 20 seconds. That's effectively, give or take, 1 pit stop. Ferrari are getting ready for a pit stop? Could be. Yeah. They're out in the pit lane. Ferrari are out in the pit lane with brand new softs. Yeah, Vettel comes in. Let's crack another one open. Perez pits as well. No, mediums. Another set of mediums for Vettel. Verstappen is ahead of Vettel. So there's a Mercedes 1-2 at the moment. Hamilton 23 seconds ahead of Bottas. Then there's Verstappen 12 and a half behind. Vettel and Ricciardo. Magnussen still P6. LeClerc drove a fantastic race. Fantastic race. At the moment he is my driver of the day. In that Sauber he kept and is keeping still Alonso at bay. Wow! Wow! Virtual safety car ending. Let's see. Ooh, that was close. Alonso on Leclerc. Well, ooh, he's fighting back. He's fighting back. He's fighting back. But he's on the outside. Alonso takes the inside line. That's a pass. That's a trademark. Alonso pass. You're all right, kid. You're all right, Leclerc. Verstappen. Oh. Verstappen has a damaged front wing. Verstappen has a massively damaged front wing because the Williams of Sirotkin, I think, was right in front and ooh, bollocks. No, so Stroll was in front of Verstappen. Stroll was in front of Verstappen and while trying to let the Red Bull driver, pass him, he damaged Verstappen's front wing. Wow. Will that affect? Well, it obviously will affect his time. He's not coming in. Verstappen doesn't come in for a front wing change. Perez on Stroll. Yes, what a move! 4 P10. Yes, come on, Perez, come on! Lap 44. And car 44 is leading the race. 14 seconds ahead of Bottas. They won't call Verstappen in if he's alright with the balance. Perez drove right over the end plate. Hopefully Perez's car is alright. Hopefully. And there's another retirement. Van Dorn for McLaren. Looks like power unit issues. Yellow flag shouldn't be a safety car, virtual safety car, I should say. Alonso is still P8. That's good for McLaren. How much punishment does Verstappen inflict on his tires without that template? Closest gap at the moment is between Verstappen and Vettel. About 2.5 seconds. Come on. You two have history. You two have a bit of history. Hey. Well, there's 10 laps to go. Nothing much happened. Verstappen with a semi-damaged car, well, damaged front wing, is still keeping Vettel at bay. The rain refused to come, and I'm not so happy about that. I think it really would have spiced up things. For driver of the day, I'm really torn between Hamilton, who drove well. He drove a perfect race. This is a drive of a champion. No mistakes. The gap is just titanic. Yeah, so he is one. Then there's LeClerc, who, for a while, he kept Alonso at bay, which is no small feat in that Sauber, especially in that Sauber. And Magnussen, who, once Raikkonen was out, he made that P6 spot his. He's, miles ahead of Sainz in P7, and he's miles behind Ricciardo in P5. So it's a lonely race, but on the other hand, he had to be there to capitalize on it. Fair play, Magnussen. Fair play. At the moment, I'm between these three. I'll let you know at the end of the race. And we have an overtake in 1.5 million years. Perez on Leclerc. Good job. Yay! That's 3 sips. DRS wide open. On the slipstream. Good job, Perez. More points for Force India. Good job, Perez. I'm a bit disappointed for LeClerc, who, like I said, he is one of my drivers of the day. Just curious. Yeah, again, once more we have Magnussen in P6 for Haas, Sainz for Renault in P7, Alonso for McLaren in P8, Perez for Force India in P9, and Leclerc for Sauber in P10. So 5 different teams from P6 to P10. Fantastic, flipping-tastic. The midfield this year is one of the best, if not the best, in 20 years? Yeah, I'll say that. Hamilton starts his final lap 66 of the Spanish Grand Prix. Nothing much can happen. Vettel is still over 2 seconds behind Verstappen. Alonso closed the gap a bit to Sainz. Obviously not enough. He's over 4 seconds. But, sorry, behind. I have to be fair, it wasn't as expected, I mean. It wasn't the most thrilling race. Is it the most, dull race of the season? I mean, is it worse than Australia? Could be. Although, Australia was the very first race of the season. Hamilton wins and extends the lead at the front of the championship. Nice one. Pole race win. It's a brand new record, this one. 41 wins from pole for Hamilton. The record so far was a tie between him and Michael Schumacher at 40. Bottas completes a Mercedes 1-2. And Verstappen comes home for P3, his first podium of the season. Vettel is P4, Ricciardo P5, Magnussen P6. Fair play Magnussen, fair flipping play. Sainz P7, there's a Toro Rosso who I think ran out of fuel. Oh damn. Hartley I think ran out of fuel. I hope it's not something, another technical issue. But anyway, Sainz P7, Alonso P8, Perez P9, and Leclerc comes home for Sauber yet again for a top 10 finish. Hamilton, yeah, indeed, that was a race of a champion, controlled from start to finish. Anyway, yeah, I thought about it, and I have to say, my driver of the day is Kevin Magnussen for Haas. He never did anything wrong, and I think he punched above the weight of that car. Obviously, with Raikkonen going out, that helped him. That gave him effectively one place. But again, he had to be there to capitalize on it. Mercedes are back in business. Today in Spain, Mercedes was the best car. It wasn't a thrill of a ride like Bahrain, China, or Azerbaijan. But I think it was better than Australia. There were some battles on track, which I enjoyed. Got it for Raikkonen. He was never going to be ahead of his teammate, but maybe a P5 was up for grabs for Kimi. So yeah, not the most amazing race, I have to be honest. But yeah, please let me know in the comments what do you thought of it. Who was your driver of the day? Like I said, mine is Magnussen. The European season is in full swing. See you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I've been Chip from the Digital Grandstand. You can find me on Twitter and Facebook. You have the links in the description. And yeah, next up is Monaco. And from what I've seen today and over the course of this weekend, especially in that final third sector, it's going to be a titanic battle between Red Bull and Ferrari. I think Mercedes are off their element in that sector. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching once more, guys. See you next time. Cheers.